Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing Battlefield 6. I've been grinding it for the past month, I've been putting in quite a few hours, and it's, I'd like to say a bit past its honeymoon phase, so I'm just going to give it an objective review. And this is coming from somebody that has not played a Battlefield game since Battlefield 3, like that's over 14 years ago, so I hope there might be something unique in here. I like to start off talking about the headshot damage. I feel like the headshot damage in the game is really cosmetic, like a 1.34 multiplier on headshots, like am I meant to be tickling these people to death? Like, even if you put on the hollow points or the synthetic tips on the bullets, it just doesn't feel like it makes a difference. And now, because of the headshot damage being so low, it just amplifies how good the DMRs and the snipers are in this game. The snipers are kind of OP because of the sweet spot, but I feel like they could be balanced out if you just set the damage headshot multiplier on the assault rifles, so they could at least punish the mistakes of these snipers. Because you would see snipers like headshot peeking in front of you, like literally 20 meters away from you, and you go to kill him, and you shoot him in the head for 35 damage. Like, what? Is there anything in his head? Like, you know, there's nothing in this fucking head. Why? And then moving on to the bloom, I feel like the beta was just perfect with the gunplay. Like, they really didn't need to change it at all. But I guess they got scared after seeing all the Twitter clips of people jumping around and lasering people. And now we move on to the drone bug. I feel like the goblins that use this bug, I don't know, they don't have souls. They just go up on the bridge, they go up on the tallest roof, they go up on out of bounds, and then they just fucking sit there and shoot down at you, and they just ruin the match from minute one. And then you're forced to do the drone bug just to get behind them and then just kill them and clear a spawn beacon. But, you know, they just ruined the game from minute one. Why can't they just disable it, you know? They disabled, like, the spawn beacon and team deathmatch or something, because that wasn't working as intended. Why is it still in the game? This literally ruins the game from minute one. Now I'd like to talk about the mouse input. I feel like when you're spraying, there's like evil forces controlling your mouse. It doesn't feel consistent pretty much ever. Like, whenever you're tracking somebody, I mean, this highly depends on the gun. Like, if you're tracking with the recoil, you kind of move smoothly, but if you're tracking against it, it's like your sensitivity gets like either halved or multiplied. I don't know, it just really feels really awful. It's just kind of funny to me how like a game like Hell Let Loose, which is meant to be like some arcadey milsim shooter, has better mouse inputs than fucking Battlefield. You know? Now I'd like to talk about the controller players in this game. These people are just fucking gods. Like, I wish I could be them. Every time I run into them around the corner, they just beat me immediately. If I just bump into them, I'm dead. Why am I even playing the game? I'm gonna die to them, right? It's so powerful. I never win a close quarter fight with a console player if we both run into each other. And even from like headshot glitch angles, dude, they just laser you from across the map. Like, something that like a PC player would never do. These people just do like this. Like, oh, I guess I'll kill him. I guess I'll just beam him across the map. You know, like, this is way too strong, you know, and then I'm forced to be in these lobbies with these people. You know, if they were like a mouse and keyboard, they would just not be able to do these things. And like, weren't we like promised that like the aim assist won't be as strong, so people, you know, people could have fun in the game? But yeah, anyway, I just think it's just way overtuned. And now I'll move on to the like possibly worst UI, the main menu in this game. Like, what is this even meant to be? What am I even meant to be looking at? This is so awful. I feel like a 5-year-old could come up with a better design. I feel like the main menu thing has kind of been solved. Like, why are we like making this? Looks like a catalog that's like designed for some women's makeup magazine. You know, how this is not Battlefield. This is not like shooting. This is not video games. You know, this is just awful. And then we move on to the horrible settings. Like, if I want to change, let's say, my crosshair, my hit marker color, I have to go through the dark portal. I need to summon a warlock. The warlock needs to open up a grand gate that I then have to go to. Then I have to take the stairs and the ladder, and then I have to take a car down the road. And now I'm in my fucking setting menu. Why can't there just be one single menu for HUD, and everything to do with HUD will be there? Everything to do with mouse controls will be in one menu. It's just like all over the place. It's so hard to get grips of it. I literally recorded like these short clips just to know how to get to these menus, because it's just so complicated. Unnecessarily complicated. Okay, this is how I think they designed the game. They designed the weapons and the gunplay. Then they decided on the maps, and then they added vehicles on top of them. Now, once you see it kind of through this lens, everything kind of just makes sense, right? Like if you look at some sniper rifle, I think it's the PSR. If you look at the description of it, it's something like hard-hitting long range. This weapon exceeds at hitting long range shots of 75 to 150 meters. You know, like what? Yeah, so that will kind of explain like all the narrow, like the maps just feel kind of claustrophobic. You know, and I'm not one of these people that you know, needs Battlefield to have like the biggest maps. I feel like they kind of generally play okay, but only if you're attacking. If you're defending, it's like hell. It's like you've been sent to jail, and you're just waiting on this little blue line for the enemies to, you know, maybe they decide to press some keys and play the game today. Oh, maybe they'll just run around spawn and do nothing. You know, it's just like, it feels awful to defend, especially on Liberation Peak. Defending on this map, the first point especially, like, it is just awful. The enemies have they have a hill and then they have like, below you a nice little headshot angle. Like, who was designing these maps? It's like, and on top of that they get 2 tanks. Like, what? But yeah, that's kind of to me. I feel like it's just the defending is just awful on every single map. Well, attacking feels decent. Basically, the way I've seen it turn out is that like, attacking is fun until some fucking monkey decides to drone glitch on some roof, and the defending is just pretty much always awful. Like, also it's kind of to do with matchmaker. Like, if I just played defense of Mirak Valley, I don't want to play defense of Mirak Valley again. So I like to talk about the game modes. We have Conquest, Breakthrough, Rush, Escalation, Team Deathmatch, Squad, Team Deathmatch. We have King of the Hill, Domination, and now we have Battle Royale. Dude, the player base is so split. Like, I feel like if a game has more than 5 modes, the player base is so split. Like, there's like 300,000 people playing the game right now. Why is there bots in my lobby at like prime time in Europe? I feel like they have to just make a choice. They have to be like, okay, so our game modes are going to be Conquest, Rush, Breakthrough, and Escalation. And they're all going to be closed weapon. And there you go. I'd like to give it my little Prince Eagle rating. I'll give it a solid 5 out of 5 out of 10. I feel like there's just so many simple things you could change to make this game actually pretty good. But like, they kind of just rock pulled an update. They rock pulled an update, you know? Like, so yeah, they're kind of doing like a Team 17 here. But yeah, only time can tell. From what I've been reading and researching, apparently the Battlefield 4 release was also kind of like pretty rough. But then now apparently everybody glazes that game. So hopefully it'll be something like that. And if you manage to stick out this long listening to me rant about this game, yeah, consider joining the Discord, subscribing, and all that stuff. I'll see you in the next one.